Here is part 2 of Return of the Mississippians. We now expand on the aftermath of their victory and the many challenges ahead. Page 1, The New Nation. The newly reclaimed land is declared sovereign territory by the descendants of the Mississippians. Robert Dent, now an elected leader, stands before a council of elders and scholars in a grand ceremonial hall, built in the style of Cahokia but infused with futuristic design. The people, dressed in modern tribal regalia, celebrate as the first flag of the Mississippian Nation is raised. The moment is historic, but not everyone supports this change. Shadows of opposition loom. Page 2, The Opposition Rises. The U.S. government, backed by corporate interests, refuses to recognize the sovereignty of the Mississippian Nation. A secret meeting between government officials and corporate executives reveals a plot to destabilize the new nation. Robert and his council receive word of economic sanctions, cyber attacks, and false propaganda being spread. Tensions begin to rise as outside forces attempt to divide the people from within. Robert and his allies are well aware of this playbook and will now do everything in their power to thwart the opposition. Page 3, The Return of the Guardians. In a hidden temple deep within the reclaimed lands, a council of elders and spiritual leaders call upon ancestral spirits for guidance. The spirits of Chada and Miko return, their ghostly forms glowing with ancient power. They reveal a prophecy: the river's memory holds the key. The land's true power must be unlocked. A map appears in the sacred fire, showing forgotten sites of power hidden along the Mississippi River. Robert and other members of the council will need to tap into these land chakra points up and down the Mississippi in order to defend themselves against the de facto United States government. Page 4, The Journey Begins. Robert and a team of scholars, warriors, and spiritual guides set off on a journey along the Mississippi River to find these hidden sites. They travel by a massive solar-powered river ship, blending technology with ancient wisdom. Each location they stop at reveals buried temples, sacred artifacts, and powerful energy fields. However, they are being watched. Government drones hover in the distance. Before Robert and the group disembark the ship, they join hands and ask for the spirits of Chada, Miko, and other tribal ancestors to cover them with protection on this journey. Page 5, The First Betrayal. A trusted member of Robert's team, Kareem Bagley, corrupted by outside forces, attempts to sabotage the mission. He plants a tracking device, leading mercenaries to an ancient mound site where the team is excavating. An ambush takes place: gunfire, smoke bombs, chaos. Robert and his people fight back using ancient tactics and modern strategy, forcing the attackers to retreat. The traitor is revealed by a captured member of the opposition. Kareem is detained and taken back to Cahokia to stand in front of a group of elders. The elders have decided that he should be sentenced to death or at least have him frozen cryogenically. One of the elders thought that this punishment was too harsh, but the other elders felt that we wouldn't be in this position today if in the past someone like Kareem was dealt with swiftly. We in this new nation must never forget that justice is the penalty or the reward. Page 6, Awakening the River's Power. At the final sacred site, Robert and his team discover a massive underground chamber hidden beneath the riverbanks. Inside, they find a massive golden stone tablet covered in Mississippian symbols. As they decipher it, the earth begins to tremble. The site is awakening. The Mississippi River glows with energy, sending out waves of power felt across the continent from the deserts as far west as Nevada and as far east as the mounds up and down the Ohio River. Page 7, The Last Stand. The government, realizing the Mississippians have rediscovered their full spiritual and technological power, launches a full-scale attack. Fighter jets, tanks, and soldiers move toward the new capital city to crush the movement once and for all. Robert and the people, now equipped with both ancestral knowledge and advanced technology, prepare for the battle to protect their land. Robert states under his breath, "I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees." Page 8, A Battle for the Ages. Energy shields rise, protecting the city as warriors take their positions. Elders chant ancient incantations, calling upon ancestral warriors to fight alongside the living. A massive battle erupts, modern weapons versus ancient energy forces powered by the land itself. As the battle reaches its peak, Robert takes a golden amulet in the shape of an eagle that he inherited from his grandmother. He dove into the river and placed it on the riverbed. Miraculously, the Mississippi River itself rapidly began to rise. Then out of nowhere, a massive wave and flood completely washed away the invaders. Page 9, The Dawn of a New Era. The battle is won, but the world is forever changed. The Mississippian Nation is now officially recognized as an independent power. Formerly hidden autochthonous descended indigenous tribes across North and South America come forward, seeking unity. Robert and his council begin discussions with other indigenous nations, creating a global movement. Robert and the council decide to only deal with Aboriginal tribes from this plane of existence. That is the plan for now, but none of us know what the future holds. Page 10, The Future is Ours. A young child, wearing ceremonial paint, walks along the banks of the Mississippi River. He looks up at a massive statue of Chada and Miko, honoring their sacrifice. The words "we were always here" are inscribed on the statue. The story ends, but the journey continues. Hope to see you for Part 3. Written, published, and illustrated by Robert E. Dent for Origine Collective LLC. Copyright 2025.